Here's an older Craftsman Lawn Tractor. It's got a 38-inch cut, 12 horsepower Briggs motor. It's got 5 gears in reverse. What I like about these older tractors is that the hoods are made of solid metal, not plastic. Just the front here is plastic, but this is all metal. An older couple had this and they serviced it every year. So that's probably why it's still in that good of shape. I'll show you the engine. Single cylinder. It needs a good cleaning. It's just a flathead, not overhead valve. So I'll get a start and show you guys how she runs. So now that it's ran for a while, I'm going to do a tune-up on it. Just wanted to warm it up a bit so the oil comes out a bit easier. This is where the oil drain is, right here. So I'm going to put some cardboard under here because there's always an accident waiting to happen. So I'm going to take off the plug here. There's probably about 1 liter to 1.5 liters that's going to come out. So I've let the oil drip for about 15-20 minutes, and now I'm just going to put the plug back on. The oil that I'm going to use today is Castrol HD30 or SAE30. It's a summer oil and it's thicker than 10W30, so it's good for the summertime. I wouldn't recommend it in the winter though. So I'm going to put in about 1 liter and then check the level. Screw the dipstick all the way down. Is the oil level to be in between the 2 arrows, and at the moment it's right at the top here, so it's full, and I'm going to leave it like that. So now to continue the tune-up, I'm going to replace the spark plug, which is right over here in the front. So just remove the spark plug cap, insert your socket wrench onto the plug and just take it out. So this plug here is a Champion RJ17LM. It's a bit dark, so whether it works or not, I'm replacing it anyways as part of the tune-up. New plug here, and I've got my gap adjuster. So what I do is I insert it into the gap and set it at about 30. It always works good at that setting. And don't forget to put the spark plug cap back on. The next thing I'm going to do as part of the tune-up on this tractor is replace the fuel filter right here. So you're going to have to remove these 2 clips here. There's a cat coming in my yard. He's not sure what to do. So I put a fuel can here, and when I take the clip off this side of the filter, I'm going to put it into the gas can because the whole fuel tank's going to drain. Just be careful the dirt on the hose doesn't go into your gas can. In the meantime, I'm going to take off the fuel line right at the carburetor. So I've decided to put a new piece of fuel line from the carburetor to the filter, so I just measured out the old one, and it's a 1/4 inch inside diameter. Now I'll just hook up the other side of the line. So now there's a nice clean new gas filter in there. Next thing to check out is the air filter. You just have to remove these two nuts here. Then the cover is just going to come off. You can quickly examine your filter by pulling the pre-filter. That one looks pretty dirty, so does the pre-filter. Usually if this is still good, you could just wash the pre-filter in dish soap and hot water, let it dry and put it back on, but in this case I'm going to remove the whole filter off. So to do this, you have to remove these two nuts here. Once they're off, just simply pull the filter up. So here's a closer look at that filter. If it's really dirty in the bracket for the air filter, just simply air blow it with your air compressor. But you may want to put a rag right here first so the dirt doesn't go inside the engine. So here's the filters I got. They're aftermarket, and the pre-filter is part number 271962 from Briggs, or you can get an aftermarket. And the original part number for the Briggs filter was 399806, and this is an aftermarket rotary air filter. They're just as good. So all you have to do now is put the pre-filter around the main filter, just like that. Now you're going to notice that the holes aren't even on the filter, so the hole that's closest to the back of the filter goes in the rear like this. Next you just put these little screw knobs. Next the air filter cover goes on, and now I'll just put the wing nuts on top. So now you're done to tune up for the engine of your tractor. Now I'm going to start it up and bring it in the backyard and give it a good cleaning. So I've got it all cleaned up really good. I scrubbed it really good and it came out really nice. So I've checked everything else on the tractor and it looks good. If you do your maintenance every year on your tractor, grease it up, change the oil, filters and everything, it's going to last a lot longer.